Welcome back to JHL Cinema Clash. Today we'll be reviewing He-Man, Master of the Universe. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys thought it was okay, or was it a disappointment for you guys? What do you think?
So I don't know if you guys can agree with me, but it was a little bit of a disappointment. So the reason why I felt like they were making fun of their own movie, like they could have said some jokes, but I think they went a little bit too much jokes. And I was like, okay, like when are the jokes gonna stop? And they kept on going and going with the shit. They had a great cast. I think everybody fit the part. The fighting scenes were great. The CGI was great. But the way they made it seem, I was like, what are you doing right now? Like, with Fisto, or he puts fist in men. I was like, you said that joke 6 times already. They said it almost 6 times. So that's why I'll give it at least like a 6.5 if I have to rate it. And the only thing that's saving it, it's the fight scenes, the CGI, and the characters were pretty good. Like Skeletor. Skeletor was badass. You imagine a Skeletor like that that's being mean. Yeah, I know he's not like that in the cartoons, but a Skeletor, mean-wise, he would have been crazy. And they fucked up the last fight scene. The last fight scene was caca for me. Everything was good. All the fighting was good except the last fight scene. That going fast, slow, fast, and him putting funny faces to it. Trash. So they fucked up there. Big trash.
What about you, Laz?
I gotta disagree a little bit, right? I will say this: there was times where I was like, okay, the jokes are getting a little cheesy, but I think I understand what they were trying to do. They were trying to bring a little bit of nostalgia back to the movie. The cast was good, and I'm a big Idris Elba guy. Like, I'm a big fan of his. He's probably top 10 in my list of actors.
What do you mean by that?
But I don't think he was good for that role. So the original Battleman, I think it's his name, it's not even black. He's not even black. He's a redhead. It was so weird. But as I started to see the movie more, he still portrayed the character like on point. I think he still did a good job with it. The fight scenes I thought were good. And the fact that Skeletor's reactions in his face when he was angry, when he was laughing, when he would go from happy to extremely pissed off, you could see all those reactions in a freaking skull. To see the expressions, I thought was dope. Like, they really did a good job with that. Another thing I noticed, I don't know if y'all peeped this, but I think Jay Leto, whatever the hell his name is, I think it is Jay Leto, he brought in that laughter from the Joker into that role. Like, the laughing that he was doing as Skeletor was the same laugh as freaking the Joker, where he would start off slow and then he graduates into the laugh. And I thought it was dope when he would do the little clattering of the fucking teeth. I don't know if you peeped that. That shit was funny. Now, Skeletor, when he was going into when he was smashing his head into different scenes and he was going around just smacking the shit out of people, I thought that was fucking hilarious. It reminded me of that skit where the guy smacks the kid and then he just keeps smacking everybody who comes.
The
in
whole
the way.
family, yeah.
Yeah. I thought the movie was good, man. I give it a.
So what would you rate it?
8.5, easy.
Whoa.
I think 6 is Supergirl. It's in that realm of Supergirl, so I'm not gonna go that far.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of agree more with Jay than I do with you, and I'm gonna give a real hot take. So I'm more in the realm 6.5 to 7. I did not enjoy the guy that played He-Man. I think they could have cast someone better than him. Physique wise, absolutely. But the way he even made the funny jokes were not funny to me. To your point, what made the movie funny was more Skeletor than it was him. The stupid joke of him trying to pull the sword out of the fake creature, that shit was trash to me. I was looking, I'm like, man, it's not funny. Even when he was his comedic timing wasn't there. And that's just my point of view, right? I just felt like him as an actor, they could have gotten somebody else, but now I don't think they would have fit the physique of He-Man, because He-Man was big and brolic and a big back, and he brought that to the table. He definitely brought. What do you mean by that? He definitely brought that aspect of He-Man to the movie, right? To your point, what's that dude's name? Alba, whatever his first name is.
Oh, Idris Elba.
He played a great part. I thought he played a very good part, but we all know he's a great actor, so it fit him. Even the girl that was like his best friend growing up, and then she like helps him fight that big ass monster when they're bringing him back to wherever they're from. I thought she played a great part too. I just felt like he was the missing component to make this movie a top tier movie. That's just how I look at the movie. I felt like his comedic timing wasn't there. I just felt like it just wasn't his style of movie. You know what I mean? And that's just my take on it. I'm more of a 6.57 myself as well.
Yeah, is that they made him look too much like a goofball. Like he was like this brolic goofball. Like I understand you want to make him a little funny, but there's moments to do it and not to do it. They did bring back the first T-Man. Did you get to see him in the gym?
Yeah. When he said you in my way.
Yeah. They did bring him in. He obviously played a good. Yeah, that was a good one. What I didn't like what they did with Skeletor was when they were putting him in like that Nike Tech on the 8th.
Dude, I thought that was hilarious, bro.
So I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed that part too. I ain't even
so the thing is,
he was sitting there like this,
HR and all this shit.
Yeah. I enjoyed that part because it was like he was going through He-Man's memories, and he was showing like, "Oh, I'm in your head" type shit, because he did have him on his head, and he was going through his memories.
Although he was great for the role in terms of his physique, and he's a good actor. He's not bad. I've seen him in other stuff, and he's not a bad actor. But I think that whoever wrote that script and put all those punchlines in there, they didn't think it through. He's not a comedic person to give him the task to do that much comedy. It's different when you put a little here and there and you sprinkle it throughout the movie. Like that scene you were talking about, Hyro, they dragged that shit, bro. That shit went on for like 20 seconds. I'm like, all right, now get the fucking sword out already. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was too much. And then when he was in the HR office and they said, "Yo, I got your sword," he was like, "I'm going to get it." That whole back and forth, I was like, man, this is stupid. I was like, I could have done without that part. Like that part to me was just dragging along the movie. Hey, we need to fit 20 more seconds into the movie. Let's add this part to it. You know, that's what I felt. I could have done without it.
Like I said, I wasn't really a big fan of it. The only reason why I gave it that point was that the characters were good and the fight scenes were good, and CGI was really good. That shit was dope.
So that was one of my questions, Jay, now that you brought it up. Did you guys like the CGI of the film, and was Skeletor's CGI good?
They made him perfect, and like Laz was saying, to take those emotions from just a skull is so hard to do, and they hit it perfect with him. Like everything with him was perfect. You cannot not like the movie because of him. He has no fault of it. It was totally about the joke in it.
Well, to your point, the mannerisms of Skeletor was amazing. I thought it was dope as fuck, where you could see when he was upset. You could see when he was happy. You could see when he was frustrated, when he was pissed off. All of those emotions you could see off a skeleton, which was crazy to see because in reality, it's hard to pull off CGI like that. Obviously, we can see with Marvel struggling lately with the CGI. I will say this. The tiger was a little hit and miss for me. That green tiger, it was a hit and miss, and that CGI. When he was a baby tiger, he looked dope. But then when he grew big, I was like, they put all the CGI money on Skeletor. I was like, he's a secondary character. He's good.
They even overdid the comedy with the tiger too. So like those moments where he was just like, "No, this seems dangerous." I was like, "You bitch ass up, motherfucker! Fuck out of here!"
When he said, "Can I lick you?" and I was like, "What the fuck
that
on
was
here?"
Crazy. Now it was funny. It was funny when she was like, "Stop being a pussy." that shit had me dying laughing, bro. That was a good punchline.
Yeah, like we said, there was good moments, good funny moments of the movie, but what I'm seeing here is all of us agree with they try to make it too funny.
Well, even the part at the ending where she's like, "Oh, something's attacking a village or something," that they're like, "Oh, let's go over here to hide, to change." I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I really didn't get it. I was like, huh?
Yeah, he needs to do that. They're like, would it be easier if we turned around? That part was funny, but the whole beginning, I was like, the guy made it funny. Like I said, where he was like, "Would it be easier for us to turn around and for him to do it? Like, did he think that we forgot or like the fuck?"
The only funny moment that He-Man actually had in the movie I thought, was when he hugged him, when he was hugging his daughter, and he was like, "The fuck are you doing?" That's
Oh yeah,
to
yeah. When
me
he
was
was,
the only moment that was funny for him because everything else was bad, bro.
yeah, that was a funny moment because he told his daughter, "Oh, I always wanted a son like you." She was like, I'm a girl."
He said, "You're the man I always wanted to be." She was like, "Huh?"
Wait a minute.
But other than that, I mean, I think the saving grace for the movie, for me, that I would give it an 8 or an 8.5, is the CGI was good. And contrary to what Jay said, I love the fight scenes. Every single one, including the last one. I thought the way the punches were, they emphasized on what they actually did well on the movie, and that was Skeletor. Like all the punch into his face. I mean, shit, you spend that much money on the CGI, you might as well show that motherfucker off, because that comedy wasn't it.
The
That's
comedy
true.
was not it.
So now I'm gonna ask you guys: do you guys think that this movie deserves a sequel, or do you think we're good with that one?
I'm good with that one.
I'm good with that one. Simply
Yeah, and
because,
I'm good with that one, and I'm not looking at it again.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely not watching again.
I can agree with that.
That's
Yeah.
definitely not one that I would want to see again. Now for the movie per se to get a sequel, I wouldn't mind it. And like I said, if they was to make the movie a little more serious, right, where you actually felt, because in Marvel they have a very good balance for most of their movies, right? Besides Thor: Love and Thunder, which was horrible. But besides that movie, they're normally very balanced on, hey, funny, and then it brings you in either emotionally, the trauma or whatever's going on. It hooks you because you're like, damn, I want to see what happens next because this shit's getting crazy. With this movie, I didn't feel that ever. Period. I didn't feel that at all. Like none of the trauma or none of the drama that was going on made me feel like, damn, this is a crazy movie. It was all like, why are we trying to be over funny with this? You know, like it wasn't it to me.
Not even when he killed his dad did I have that feeling of, oh my God. It was just like,
I
Well-
guess they were trying to make it seem like, okay, now you have this power because that same fight scene, he was fucking everybody up and then accidentally he killed his father. I guess that's what they try to transition as, you're really strong and you have to be careful with your powers, and look what you did. So I can try to save it there, but I don't know, it's basura.
Let us know in the comments if you guys agree with us or not. But if you like this kind of content, go ahead and like, follow, subscribe. And if you don't,
School!